Hello friends, welcome to Tech on Target. Hope you are well. Let's start today video. We are going to explore, see how Blackbox exporter or Prometheus, how it's work. Uh, Pre-request for this video, you should know how Prometheus and how Grafana work. This is the video where we will see the overall working from the scratch of Grafana, and in the other video you will see how Prometheus alert manager and this stuff will work. So let's start today video. I have AC2 instance which I have connected. Let me show you that it is a public instance. It is currently an empty Ubuntu machine which I've just created, and this is its login. So let's start. First, why we need to learn the black box? Like there are HTTP endpoint, our API endpoint, which we need to monitor. Like I have a domain of google.com. You can suppose that I am owner of google.com, and I want to make sure that google.com is available all the time. So what I can do, I can configure Prometheus in my local. Then I have to install a particular black box operator, and I have to pass the configuration which website like google.com I want to monitor, and it will continue to monitor it and show us the report it's down or up when it's go down. This kind of stuff is possible. Same if you want to monitor any API with regard to your websites, or maybe you have mobile application, iOS, Android, whatever. So when we do the, we can say when we do the more basic, we can find more information if you go in the demo. So let's start the demo with, we will do the theoretical part also we covers with same. So this is the public repo which you have to clone inside your virtual machine or your local anything. Go to, sorry, W is in big. Okay, now we are here. We have the black box. Just ls hyphen ltr. Here you can see we have different files. Let's talk about them later. First we move inside the directory of black box. Sorry, here we have the black box. If you see, yeah, we have executable file, then we have YAML. What we have in the YAML, it is just a binary which will run the black box on your system. If we do cat blackbox dot YAML, it's a module which is saying it will check the props on an HTTP with timeout 5 seconds. After 5 seconds it will continuously check, and it will continue to check whatever you passed into it. So let's run the binary. This is the command dot blackbox exporter with hyphen config file flag. We are passing this config file, and we are also telling us to we need output, we need logs of blackbox YAML in that way. Okay, so that's last, and append is mentioning that this process will run in the background. Okay, it's give us the PID and it's go in the background. So if we do netstat, I think it's a fresh machine. Netstat maybe not here. Okay, so we need to install the netstat. Sudo apt install net hyphen tools. It will take just around only 10 seconds. If you again run the same command, here you can see we have different ports which are in listening mode. Here you can find that on Blackbox porter is expecting traffic on 9155. So here is the public IP of my instance. Go to that. What was the port? 9115. Okay, it's working fine. So first step we achieved. Blackbox exporter we have, and okay, now what we require here, we have to go back. We are matrix of our endpoint, whatever we want to get, we can have. If we go into Prometheus, before going to Prometheus.yaml, okay, first go into Prometheus.yaml. vi Prometheus. You can see, if you are aware about the Prometheus, it has a scrap interval. It scraps the matrix after particular interval, which is defined here, which is in our case is 15 seconds. We can change it. Then we have alerting through alert manager, rule file, scrap config. We are making this scrap config through Blackbox, and matrix path is here, the /probe. Parameter is the HTTP2x. I don't have any website, so in the target of Blackbox static target, we have added a public website. We will check that it's up or down, and we have used the GitHub, Google, and hackerrank.com. Then we have a relabel config there. Here in the replacement, we have to change that. What we have to change? This IP we have to replace. Let's replace it. IP A. Here we have broadcast IP. That one. Insert, escape, :w !, save it. Okay, now what is the next step? We have to use Docker Compose, because Prometheus and Grafana, you need very a huge amount of time to. So let's install first Docker and Docker Compose. Okay. One second. This is the prerequisite. If you have any existing Docker or previous, you can remove that. Then just follow this command. We are going to and installs cs dot in particular. We have already made changes in, yeah, we have made changes in that. There's no issue with that. Okay, let's do one thing. Run command 1 by 1. It's creating some issue. Okay, second command, it will install the required call and other dependency. Okay, then we have this particular download key, then etc docker keyrings. It's just for particular create key files, key of docker. Then we have repository. Okay, then again apt-get update. And it will install the docker c, docker cli, docker compose, each and everything. Yes, we want to install. Within 1 minute it will get installed, and you can configure, confirm the things by running sudo docker ps. Yes, it's working. What we require at, we have to use the docker compose -d, but as we have installed the latest version, we don't require docker -compose. It works as docker space compose, and we have to pass sudo with that, as we are not make it as root. We haven't given any root privileges to our user, so run like that. It's starting working, and you can see that it's fetching the image of Grafana Prometheus.yaml. And then it will create network for it. And if you here watch for here docker sudo docker ps, you can see that Grafana Prometheus both are running. But one second, cat docker compose.yaml. This is the file which is making the impact, which we have used to run the docker container. It is just using a network of NAT, then it's creating container from Prometheus public images and passing its Prometheus.yaml. The file which we are edited before creating this edits will shown under that, and defining its port, its network. Same for Grafana, its ports and network are defined. Their default port of the services. Prometheus used port for its API, HTTP API on 9090 and 3000 for Grafana, and they are the files which require for their configuration. We are passing them as an volumes. So we are also passing here depend spawn, because Prometheus doesn't mean to be there if Prometheus is not there. Grafana don't have any meaning if Prometheus is not there. What it will going to visualize without Grafana? So that's why in particular docker compose YAML file we have that. We are using for quick process using docker compose, because in the Kubernetes, if your code it will require more time. First we need a cluster and worker node, and it also have much cost, and cost will decrease when we scale up. We have lots of application, but for one application we just for down we can use Docker. It's no issue. And up to 10 to 9 container we easily manage the with the Docker compose. So where we was, sudo docker ps. Okay, it's our public IP. First we have verify Blackbox is working, then now second is 9090. What was that? Wait for it. Okay. Why we come here before instead of going to Grafana? Here we have to check the targets, as we are using the auto discovery part, and we have passed the configuration of Blackbox to monitor some public website. We can monitor our own websites by using that. Here you can check that. One second. All the three targets are in upstate. Now you are confirm that your setting is working very fine. What we require from here, we require the public IP, copy it and go to this and 3000 for Grafana. It's getting loaded, but admin go inside it. Okay, data source we need to add Prometheus. It will ask to HTTP. Okay, if we add this IP, that will also work. Save and test. Test is done, also saved. Then here we have option of dashboard. Here we'll go to this option of import JSON file. Sorry from the background noise, construction was continuously going on. Desktop dashboard.json, import. Yeah, that's a beautiful dashboard. We are seeing that it's giving us the duration, then it's telling us the status of the GitHub status 200 version 2, and its parameters, it's having the SSL yeah or not, expiry and other. If you go, it's saying that Google is down. Why it's saying need to be checked? It's not working properly. We have to find out that why it's. Then hacker is working very fine. SSL is also there. Expiry, other things is getting. If you want to I am not seeing it. If you save it, why I'm not getting option of that? Yeah, I'm getting option. Edit. Here you can see you can change the graph, you can change the query. One second. Here you have the query prop HTTP duration in second instance is equal to target. It's getting its value from here, and you can set it up like intervals. If you go back, I don't think it making the difference. No, it's not that interval what I'm looking for. It's different thing. So that's the exporter. Now we have done what we have done. We have only doing the public. Can we do with private? How we can check? If on the same I installed nginx sudo apt update, sudo apt install nginx. If I do call local host, I'm getting response. If you just hit the public IP, will also get the response. Okay, what I need to do, first I need to add it in the Prometheus.yaml here in the list. It's on HTTPA. Okay, we have changed it, but will the changes will reflect here, or we have to do something different? Let's wait and see. Google.com. Okay, with what command we have done it? Oh, sorry, we don't have docker hyphen compose there, we have docker space compose there. Sudo, we need make it down to reset, because it's not Kubernetes, so I can go with deployments. Docker compose down, up need to remove. Compose down hyphen D. Oh, down with just make the system down, and because we don't have to run it in a detach format, it will just going to detach the things. Sudo docker ps. Okay, it's again not working. If it's working, but I think I have to again log into that, because it's a new container. All the data which was in the previous container is gone. Now again, okay, it's okay if you're not finding any page. We just need to go to home in the Prometheus. If in the first time we have configured it with the public IP, and this time we will configure it with the private IP, because it is on the same system, it will resolve it. We should test the things. When test is working, then we go to dashboards. Okay, we don't have any dashboard. Import the dashboard, dashboard.json. Hopefully things will work. Look at the status of first, then we have GitHub, Google, and HackerNet. The other things you have already seen. What we are here, we can focus. It is the IP showing status is up, but as we not configured it on HTTPS, we have just created a web application hosted on port 80 or HTTP protocol, so that's why it's showing like that. And here you can check this response, duration, In the same way, you can add your API. And thank you for watching. Please share your feedback, subscribe, like. Bye bye.